Hello everyone. For today's video, we are going to be continuing with the series Conversations with a Killer. But this time, it's the Jeffrey Dahmer tapes. But before I go into it, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody. Without all of you, ladies and gentlemen, it will be where I'm at on YouTube and giving me the confidence I need to do this. So thank you very much for the love and support, and I greatly appreciate it, so thank you. And if you're new to this channel and want to sub, my channel is at History Above 2.0. Can't miss it. And I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and gaming reviews. So if those are your favorite, if those are your favorite things to watch, or I probably encourage to see those playlists and see what you think. And lastly, if you want to comment down below, like, share, all the good stuff, and if you like what you see and want to sub, please do so. With all that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the show today. So, this is the second part of Conversations with a Killer. I believe they had like 3 or 4 of them. And this one is about Jeffrey Dahmer. And we all know who Jeffrey Dahmer is and what his MO was. So that's what I'm not gonna go into. But I'm gonna go into this. These were actually tapes that he actually said to his prosecutor about his killings and why he did what he did. Pretty much in a nutshell. And what he said during the series was just amazing, but also just horrifying at the same time. Simply because, of course, of his messed up childhood. If you've seen the last video I did based on this with monsters, I kind of went into it in full detail. But yeah, he had a messed up childhood. He was kind of left alone for a while. Didn't like girls, know that he was, I don't know, bisexual or gay, one of the two. And pretty much during this documentary, people, while living in that building, reporters and all that, said things about him that were shocking as well. Who he was as a person. And why he did what he did at the same time, and how they felt after they found the findings in his apartment, and after what happened to the building after his crimes. And those families were still affected after he was killed in prison, and probably even till to this day. I don't know. But that man was disturbed. But also, before he was taken away by another serial killer in prison, after he found out what Jeffrey Dahmer did, he found God. Found peace, got baptized and all that, read the Bible, and he finally found peace for the first time in God knows how long, and did what he had to do in prison. And wanted to be out in the public again in prison, pretty much. Of course, not out. Of course, not being free, obviously. But after what he did, and after seeing 2 things about Jeffrey Dahmer, a TV show based on him, and then a documentary, I could sum it up in one word. He was a messed up individual. It's more than one word, but he was a messed up individual, but also, after what he did, found peace and faced his judgment as a man, and didn't cry to the court, nothing like that. And he didn't even want to be freed at all in the first place. He knew what he did was unforgivable, and he wanted to be locked up, in my opinion, because of his sickness and wanted to be away from people, which I can understand. So, with all that said, if you don't know about Jeffrey Dahmer, and you're seeing this for the first time, I made a monsters video in my TV series, and then this one. And if you want to do further research, I would say look it up and see what you think. With all that said, if you like documentaries and want to look up Jeffrey Dahmer, I would say go for it and see what you think. With all that said, thank you all for the love and support. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much. May God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.